Hey everybody, welcome back. Sive Morten here with ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's update our view on the euro currency. So yesterday we talked in details about this grabber and why we think that it's more reliable than the one that we have on the weekly. Mostly the reputation of this grabber has been supported and confirmed by the performance on the intraday charts, where we have found a lot of bullish signs. They are not quite evident, but they are clearly showed that this pattern has good chances to succeed. Currently, you can see that on the daily chart, market actually has completed the minimum target of the grabber. So in fact, the stop has been taken out briefly, which is the minimum target, and now it stands in some retracement. At the same time, guys, I think that this performance in general might be the starting point of something bigger for the midterm performance on the euro currency, because if you recall what we week by week discussing on a weekly chart, we mentioned many times already that here we have the bullish dynamic pressure. The minimum target of this pressure is previous top on euro currency, and market is forming the consolidation. So from that standpoint, your market not just got taken out of this top, but got trying to move slightly higher. And erasing of the grabber that we got last week, and also might be a good sign for expecting something more from the euro currency. In fact, on lower time frames, we have to control a couple of things. First of all, story about the top. So if somehow market will just return right back up about the top, and that will be just direct confirmation that we are correct and market intends to go higher. At the same time, since market has completed this XOP last week, shows minor pullback, then grabber has been formed. I'm not excluding a bit deeper retracement. It also might happen before upward continuation. This some kind of even double repo sell might be formed. But in current circumstances, we will not take any blind decisions. So we will be watching what's going on right near the top. So for instance, speaking generally, this might be this type of the shape that might confirm that we are correct with the possible deeper retracement if market will form this double top pattern, for example. To get the early alarm on this possible pattern, we need to also keep an eye on what's going on here. So for instance, if market starts forming something bearish, I don't know, maybe it might be kind of the hand shoulder shape, something like this. That will be the signal that probably market is trying to create the bearish pattern. First, it might be right on the top on the hourly chart, which might confirm as a double top, as a falling double repo pattern, double repo sell on the daily chart. If instead we will see that market starts forming here some tight consolidation, maybe it will be in the shape of some triangle or something. That will be a clear sign that we are preparing for the upward breakout and no bearish retracement will happen. So in the current circumstances, when all our major targets are done, we are coming to the Christmas holidays. I think, guys, that tomorrow it makes no sense to prepare any updates. The one update that we will do is just on Bitcoin, because we're preparing updates on the Bitcoin just 2 times a week. So there will be something to talk about. Also, I will check on Friday whether it makes sense or not. But on the weekend, as usual, we will prepare the weekly report and the technical analysis for the market for the next week. It's definitely. So, returning back to this subject, as I said, here we just need to keep an eye on, because as I said, upside targets already is completed. We just need to see for reaction. And the nature, the shape of this reaction tells us what to expect next. Tight standing near the top, be prepared for upward breakout. Some reversal patterns on the hourly chart, forming double top here on the full time frame chart, suggest deeper retracement. That's what we intend to keep an eye on in the nearest few sessions.